Mario, thank you. We're following breaking news right now. News Chopper 4 Bravo over a stolen vehicle pursued. Westminster police following a driver who is possibly armed. Let's get up to Gabe Santos overhead in News Chopper 4. Gabe, what can you tell us?
Jonathan, as you said, this is going to be a stolen vehicle pursuit. We're hearing that Westminster was involved at some point, but Garden Grove is now the lead agency in this pursuit. We're on surface streets now. Salter Avenue and San Hugo, now in the Fountain Valley area. We've kind of gone through Huntington Beach, through Fountain Valley, Garden Grove. This pursuit was on the freeway at one point, going through a red light right there. You can see Garden Grove PD having to slow down for safety reasons there, but the night sun of the Huntington Beach police helicopter staying with the suspect vehicle here. Once again, this is going to be a stolen vehicle. Authorities think that this suspect is possibly armed as well. We've seen this get on the 405 for a time. CHP had to get involved for that stretch of the pursuit, but now it's been on surface streets for the past 5 or so minutes, and we've seen the suspect driving relatively erratically, running some red lights. We've seen him swerve through a couple of lanes here. Of course, since you guys have been with us for the past couple of minutes, the suspect has kind of been going in a straight line, continuing Salter Avenue through Fountain Valley. Not a lot of traffic here. It's about 11:30 on a Saturday night, so a lot of people hopefully getting home and getting done with their plans here, making a right turn now on Brookhurst Street, still in the Fountain Valley area, and Garden Grove PD very close behind him.
And Gabe, you mentioned that red light that he ran. Were there other close calls? Because he came awful close to a car there when he ran that red light.
Yeah, we've seen a few bouts of swerving, a few bouts of squeezing between a couple of cars. Every time he comes into a red light, we don't know if it's a he at this point. But here we come on another red light, I believe, and the suspect is going to make a left turn right there. So every time the suspect has come up on an intersection, we've seen him take evasive maneuvers and do whatever he can to get through the intersection.
We know, Gabe, that in situations like this, even a pit maneuver can be considered dangerous if they believe that driver is armed. And we actually do see some damage to the side of the back of that vehicle there, so we assume he hit something at some point. But have you seen, since you've been following this chase, police try to do anything like a pit maneuver or any kind of spike strip or anything like that?
We have not. No, we haven't heard anything about spike strips. We haven't heard anything about a pit maneuver as of yet, but very good eye there, Jonathan. There is some damage to the bumper, and that leads me to believe that one of the agencies in pursuit here probably attempted a pit maneuver, and that caused that damage. That's exactly what that looks like there. I'm just kind of speculating as far as that goes, but that's what that looks like. You can see another officer there blocking the intersection as this driver runs through one red light, another red light there on Talbert Avenue here, continuing in the eastbound direction.
And Gabe, from what you have heard, is it only one person, the driver, in this vehicle? Have you heard if it might be multiple people, or do we even know at this point?
We don't have any information on that, Kathleen, as of right now. We've just heard that the possibility that the driver is armed in this case. We haven't had a chance to really get a good close look at the car, but since we're here talking about it, I'll go ahead and do that right now and try and zoom in really close so we can see if there's anybody in that passenger seat.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell, isn't it? When it's so dark right now.
It's too dark, yeah.
Yeah,
but incredibly
here.
fast speeds. Gabe, we noticed those officers blocking those intersections. Have you seen any kind of pattern with this driver? Is that how they knew this person was going to go that way, or has this person just been driving, aimlessly at this point?
This has kind of been staying in the Huntington Beach area, going between Huntington Beach, Garden Grove. When we saw this driver get on the 405, they were going southbound on the 405 for a time, then northbound on the 405 for a time. So generally staying in this Orange County Beaches area, not really trying to get out of this area. Of course, we're in Santa Ana now because we've been going east for a little bit of a while now. Let's see, coming up on another intersection there's some cross traffic, a little bit of a close call there, but generally in the same area. But now, of course, that we're over it, we're seeing a trek eastbound now.
One thing I'm noticing is that the police are not staying far behind. They are actually zooming up and sometimes getting pretty close to this driver.
Yeah, we have seen, we believe this is Garden Grove, still the lead agency in this pursuit. That's going to be the Huntington Beach Police Department helicopter. They offer their aid to a lot of police departments in the nearby area, but we believe that Garden Grove is the lead in this pursuit, and they're the ones that started this pursuit. So this has some real value to them in that they don't want to let this guy get away, and they're going to continue following this guy, continuing eastbound on MacArthur Boulevard. You know, a relatively straight road here, not a lot of traffic, although we see some traffic there. Another red light. That seems to be a pattern here. Running a lot of red lights, but luckily the traffic in this area, there's another officer going the other way there. Luckily the traffic in this area is relatively light. There's some cross traffic there. So there's definitely some obstacles here. But this driver is getting very lucky in that he's not running into a lot of this traffic that you might see in other parts of the city. Bear with me here. I'm going to zoom in on this patrol car just so I can get a good view on maybe what, just confirming that this is Garden Grove PD. That's the information we have, but it's hard to get a look here from where we are.
All right, Gabe, we're going to get ready to continue this chase on NBCLA.com and the NBCLA app. We want to let our viewers know that SNL is next, but if you'd like to follow this chase, we will continue online.